King David is asking HaKadosh Baruch Hu for something, one thing. There's only one thing that I'm asking from you. King David is approaching HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And then he say, Shivti bevet Hashem kol yamei chayai. I want to see the house of Hashem, right? Then he says, Lachzot benoam Hashem. I want to see the glory, the beauty of Hashem, of God's presence here in this world. Then he continues and he says, Ulvaker be'echalot, to visit the palace. And he says, wait a minute. You say that you have only one thing to ask from Hashem. And then you come with all the whole list. And that was the question that God was asking King David. He says, wait a minute, you told me achat shalti, now you're coming with few things. So King David told them, I learned that from you. In our Parsha, Kadosh Baruch Hu is telling the Jewish people, Ma Hashem shoel mimcha, Moshe Rabbeinu is telling them, what do you think that Hashem is asking from you? Nothing. And then the Pasuk is telling us, Ki im le'ira oto, to have fear of God, le'ahava, to love Hashem, le'dovka bo, to be attached, la'lechet b'drachav, to follow the path of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, lishmor mitzvotav, to keep the mitzvot, etc., etc., etc. Wait a minute. Why are you telling me, Ma Hashem shoel, what Hashem is asking from you? Nothing, just one thing. And then you're coming with the whole list? It's like your wife is sending you to buy something, I just need milk from the grocery store. And then when you're on the way, you're getting the list of the 20 things. Oh, if you're already there, maybe you can bring me this and that. Achat shalti, one thing you ask and you're coming with the whole list. The thing is that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is teaching us a lesson. King David is teaching us a lesson. That when you want to do things, tafasta merube lo tafasta. You cannot just jump and do 1,000 things at the same time. Because to change yourself, to acquire something, it's very difficult. And you have to start little by little, step by step. So therefore King David say, Achat shalti met Hashem, God, there's only one thing that I want. And then little by little you start, you continue. If you want to do business, you cannot make $1 billion in one day. You start little by little. Even when you're running a marathon and you're going to run 2,000 miles, you always start with one step. First step, then you continue. You want to be a doctor, you're going to university or college, you got to learn 12 years. But there's always the first day, the second day, and the third day. That's how you start. The Parsha is telling us, Ma Hashem shoel mimcha. God is asking from us many things. We need to have fear of God, love to Hashem, to be attached to the mitzvot, to the Torah, to follow the path. There's many things that we need to do. But you have to start with something. That's the message from our Parsha. You want to be successful? You want to make it in life? Step by step. Make sure you're strong in any step that you're doing. That's how you start. Because sometimes you tell yourself, oh, I want to know the whole Torah by heart. It's impossible to know the whole Torah by heart in one day. There's only 27,000 pages in the Talmud. So people can say, I'm not going to be able to do it, forget it. It's not for me. No, it's for you. But only one page. Today there's only one page to learn. One line, one paragraph, little by little. That's life. In business, in relationship, in Torah. Make sure that you start, but you start with one step. And you always add till you're able to acquire everything. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.